The CEO had just returned home when he smelled a terrible stench. He found out that his newlywed wife was eating stinky snail noodles. He immediately told his wife to put away the snail noodles. Then he took out a marriage agreement. He decided to keep the marriage a secret for 3 months. After 3 months, they would file for divorce. After the divorce, the house would belong to the wife. Additionally, no one was allowed to know about this. Otherwise, the wife would have to compensate the CEO for emotional damages. It turned out the woman married the CEO at her grandfather's request. But the CEO thought the woman was a gold digger. Right after they got their marriage certificate, he warned her she must not reveal their marriage to anyone. Otherwise, she would bear all the consequences. Little did he know, the woman didn't care at all. She only got married to fulfill her grandfather's dying wish. The next day, the woman suppressed her sorrow and held a funeral for her grandfather. The lawyer entrusted by her grandfather then told her her grandfather had transferred all his inheritance and shares to her name. This angered her father, who had ignored her since childhood. He made a scene at the funeral. The CEO, who had come to pick up the woman, saw the commotion. He discovered the woman had an obnoxious father. After handling her grandfather's affairs, the woman moved into the CEO's house. The housekeeper, seeing her wearing cheap clothes, thought she wouldn't last long in the house, so she didn't treat the CEO's wife with respect. The housekeeper even arrogantly said she was taking time off, and told the woman to handle dinner by herself. So the woman was left eating snail noodles alone at home. Unexpectedly, the CEO suddenly came home. She was so startled that she hurriedly put away the snail noodles. The CEO handed her a marriage agreement, saying that they would get divorced in 3 months. The woman was furious when she saw the agreement, because she wasn't after the CEO's money at all. After all, her grandfather's inheritance was enough for her to live comfortably, so she signed the marriage agreement, planning to peacefully get through the next 3 months. One day, as she prepared to go to work, her father came to the door again. He demanded that she transfer all her grandfather's inheritance to him. The woman thought about how he hadn't fulfilled his responsibilities as a father all these years, and even worse, he had caused her mother's death. The woman refused to give up the inheritance. Her father was so angry that he tried to hit her on the spot. Fortunately, her colleague arrived in time to stop him. Her father didn't want to make a public scene, so he left in a huff. But her greedy father didn't intend to give up so easily. Encouraged by her stepmother and stepsister, he hired some thugs. They planned to teach the woman a lesson. The woman was already a black belt in Taekwondo. She easily beat them to their knees, begging for mercy. This scene was coincidentally witnessed by the passing CEO. The CEO's friend became interested in the woman. He wanted to ask her for her contact information, but the CEO stopped him, saying she wasn't right for him. The friend thought the CEO liked the woman. The CEO kicked his friend out of the car. At this moment, the luxury car the woman was driving made the CEO suspicious. He ordered his assistant to investigate the car's owner. Back at home, he felt inexplicably uneasy. He, who never ate at home, even asked the woman to cook for him. Watching the woman busy in the kitchen, his mind was already in the clouds. The assistant found out who owned the car. It belonged to the eldest son of the Su family. The CEO couldn't contain his curiosity any longer and asked about it. It turned out that the woman was best friends with the Su family's eldest daughter. That's why she was driving the Su family's car.